dragons! It's good to see you guys. I have a really cool project for you to do today. It's a little crazy and a little messy, and it'll give you something to do on your next walk. We are going to be making seed bombs today. Seed bombs are awesome. They're part of a movement called guerrilla gardening. If you've ever been on a walk and you've seen an area that looked kind of dry and run down and there were no plants growing there, maybe like an empty lot or by the side of the road, those are the spaces that guerrilla gardening is for. Guerrilla gardening is helping to plant native plants in an area that needs a little bit of life and color. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be making some seed bombs. These are little balls that have seeds in them. So when you are walking or driving past a place that you think could use some native plant life, you toss one of these seed bombs in there. And when it falls apart, the seeds get planted and can grow into amazing wildflowers. I've made these once before. I made them with sunflower seeds the last time I made them. And I threw them out of my car along a drive back to my apartment where I lived at the time in some empty lots. And the next month when I drove past, there were sunflowers growing there. It was really cool. Now these are not for throwing in somebody else's yard or a place that the city is taking care of. These are for walks through the woods or things like that. These are for spaces that you know nobody is already taking care of. So let's see how to make them. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is show you these seed balls I've made before. You can make them in any size you like. This is about standard size. This one was a little bit small, but you can see what they look like when they're finished. They're brown, they're round, they're really dry. So I'm going to need some potting soil, some leftover air dry clay, and some seeds. Here's my seeds. Now, we want to do this on a 5:1:1 ratio. So I need to start by figuring out how much seeds I have. Not a half cup. Let's try a smaller measurement. Maybe a 1/3 cup? No, even less than that. That's just an 1/8 of a cup. So with an 1/8 of a cup of seeds, I'm gonna put that in my bowl. Then I need an 1/8 of a cup of soil. Put that in my bowl. Now, I need 5/8 cups of my clay. 5 times 1/8. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8 cups, which is a little more than a half cup. So I need a 1/2 cup, which is about that much clay, and an 1/8 of a cup, which is about that much clay. Now I gotta mix it together. Here's a little mixing pro tip. When you're mixing, what you want to do is you want to put the seeds and soil on top of the clay and then fold it together. That'll help it mix a lot more evenly. I didn't remember that tip until about halfway through I was done mixing. So I fast forwarded this to make it go a little bit faster for you. Almost done. Now that I've got my big ball, I don't want to leave it in just one giant seed bomb. I want to break it up so I can throw my seeds everywhere. So I don't want to put it directly on the table because then the clay will stick to the table. So I'm going to take a piece of wax paper and put that down to protect my table. Then I'm gonna take my seed-filled clay and roll it into a ball.
So I sped this part up too, because as fun as it is to roll them into balls, it's not super fun to watch somebody roll them into balls. I do also want to make sure everybody knows that when you make seed balls, you clean up the mess. So I really recommend that wax paper, because it's not mom and dad's job to clean up that mess for you, right? If we make a mess, we clean it up.
Perfect. I've got 6 seed bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready to go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed making those. I'm gonna let mine dry and maybe I will feature them in my next video once they're done. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great time making these. I hope you find wonderful places to put them. And I hope that you all stay safe. I'll see you soon, dragons. Bye.